An FHA loan is the best and easy way for anyone to achieve home ownership. It is meant for anyone that has a low credit score and a low down payment. To get an FHA loan, you need a minimum of 580 credit score and a 3.5% down. This makes it very achievable and attainable to anyone who wants to buy a home. So in this video today, we're going to discuss about what is an FHA loan, what are the requirements to get an FHA loan, and also the pros and cons to get an FHA loan. Let's go. Hey everyone, welcome back to Living in Columbus. If you are new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. This channel we talk about everything related to moving to Columbus, how to buy a home in Columbus, how to invest in real estate. If you guys have any question, if you guys want my help in any way, please let me know down in the description below, or just send me a text message. My phone number is right here. I would love to assist you in any way possible. So now let's dive into the topic. So what is an FHA loan? So FHA stands for Federal Housing Administration. Okay, and the FHA loan is meant for people that have very low credit score and sometimes very low income as well. So FHA loan back is just they protect the people that lend you money. So you're not gonna get the money from the government or from the department that do the FHA. So the FHA loan are gonna protect the lender, the mortgage that gonna give you the loan. Okay, so because of that, the process of you qualifying for the loan is very easy and there's very low requirement. So you may not be qualified for a $1,000 credit card, but you can get a loan with a 580 credit score. So that's the reason why FHA loan is in place. So their goal, their purpose is to be able to get anyone a possibility to have a home by making the requirement for a home very easy. So to qualify for an FHA loan, there's some credit and income requirement. Okay, so the first thing, like I mentioned earlier, is a credit score. The minimum credit score for an FHA loan is 580. So now you may be able to get a FHA loan with a credit score lower than 580. So if you have like a 500 to a 579 credit score, you can get a home, but you will need to put 10% down, which is higher compared to a normal FHA. Okay. And there's also a debt to income ratio. So for FHA loan, the debt to income ratio should be, and the maximum is 50%. So everything lower than 50% is good. So if you have like car payment, credit card debt, student loans, all those add up. So your debt to income ratio should be lower than 50%. So if you want to compare that to conventional loan, with the maximum you can get, I think, is 48% for a conventional loan. Okay, and also for the FHA, when it comes to criteria, you need to have a steady income. So now income varies, okay, depending on what kind of work you are in. So for instance, if you are a self-employed, you will need at least 2 years worth of income to be able to qualify. So now if you are paid a W-2 and then you are paid salary, you need at least minimum of 6 months of consistent income to qualify, and if you are hourly paid, you need at least 1 year to qualify. The other requirement for an FHA loan is the down payment. I mean, you know, down payment is one of the biggest challenge for most people. A lot of people don't have a lot of money laying around, especially if it's your first home. So for FHA loan, the down payment is 3.5% to put down. So now for a conventional loan, you can get a conventional loan with a 3% down actually. And there's also different other program. If you are a VA, so a VA you can get a home with 0% down, and also USDA. So USDA, for a VA you need to be a veteran to get a 0% down. And for USDA, that means you need to buy a home outside of the metropolitan, and also there's some requirement based on where you're located at. You can also get a home over there with a 0% down. Now, the best thing about FHA loan is that even if you don't have the money yourself, you can get the money from other people. For instance, if you don't have money for the down payment, you can get someone to give you the money. Guess what? Someone can give you 100% of your down payment. So that means if you have a friend or a family member that decide to give you money to go toward your down payment, they can give you up to 100%, and then that is going to be acceptable for you to go toward your down payment. Home criteria. To qualify for an FHA home, you need to have a single family or multi-family. So now for single family, you can go for any single family, it doesn't matter where it's located at. And for multi-family, the maximum unit is 4 units, okay? So you can get this 1 unit, a duplex, triplex, or a fourplex. Anything above that, you're not qualified for. So now for the loan amount, for single family, the maximum loan amount in Columbus is $480,000. Okay, now if you are trying to get a multi-family, the maximum loan amount is $940,000. Okay, so now that is the criteria. It may vary based on which location exactly you are, because the way they make those criteria based on the cost of home in that area. So in California, it may be very different. Okay, so this is just for Columbus, the suburbs. And if you have any question about it, please leave me know in the description below. I can dive into the detail of it. So let's talk about some pros of an FHA loan. The first pros I know is a very low down payment. So except if you're a veteran using the VA loan for a zero money down, or you're trying to use USDA. USDA basically means that you buy a home or build a new home outside of the metropolitan. So basically it's rural projects. So except those two which are 0% down, the FHA loan is your first bet with 3.5% down. Okay, and the other pros is that 100% of your down payment can be gifted. So let's say your dad or your friends or family or someone want to gift you the money for your down payment, they can give you that money 100%. Okay, and you can go to the purchase of your home without any issue. The other pros is that the debt to income ratio is very high compared to other programs. So if some program may ask you for 30 debt to income ratio, but with the FHA loan, the debt to income ratio is 50%, which is pretty good compared to many other programs out there. The other pros is a very low credit score. So with the FHA loan, with a 580 credit score, you can get a home, and which is pretty good compared to conventional loan requires minimum of 620. And if you want to get like a mortgage program, to get like a loan assistance program, sometimes their loan program requires a higher credit score compared to an FHA loan. And like I mentioned earlier, you have a very large size when it comes to what kind of loan amount can qualify for. For an FHA here in Columbus is $580 for a single family, and it goes up to $940,000 for a multi-family. Which brings me to the next benefit is that you can buy a multi-family as your first home actually. So if you want to do a house hack, basically means that you buy a duplex or a fourplex, you live in 1 unit, and then you rent the other 3 units, so that those tenants pay for your mortgage every month. So that's a very good way if you want to get started into investment, multi-family. It's a very easy way to get started. You just find a good property, and then you live in 1 unit, and then you put the other 3 units on rent to be able to get cash flow and also get a residual income. And most of the time, they can also pay all your mortgage for you. So now let's talk about some cons. Having pros is very good, but FHA loan does have some cons. And the first thing is the mortgage insurance. So the mortgage insurance in the FHA loan doesn't go away. So you have it in there for the lifetime of the loan. So compared to a conventional loan, the mortgage insurance in the conventional loan goes away as soon as you reach 20% of the home value. So basically, if you own the home and then you make a monthly payment, you pay every month, and then you get to 20%. In a conventional loan, the mortgage insurance goes away. But in the FHA loan, it doesn't. It stays in there until you probably refinance the home for a better rate, or you go conventional. But if you don't refinance it, the mortgage insurance will stay in for the lifetime of the loan. So that's a very good, a very bad cons, I'd say. Okay, so but you can always refinance. You can always get a better rate later in the future. And the other cons on the FHA loan is that, like I mentioned, is only for primary residence. That means you must live inside the property. So you can buy an FHA loan and be like, okay, I will put just tenants in the home. No, you can't do that. You have to live in the property to be able to qualify for an FHA loan. And another con is that FHA loan, like I mentioned earlier, does not most of the time works for condos. Condos is very, very difficult to get an FHA for, but you can, if you work hard on find a way, but condos are very tricky for FHA, so you must be able to live in the property. The PMI or mortgage insurance doesn't go away. Hey guys, thank you very much for watching these videos, and if you guys need any help to go into that process, my team and I, we love to help you. We have experts that can guide you to the process of getting your first FHA loan. And if you guys have any topic, a lot of people are asking me about writing videos about multifamily or how to buy your first multifamily with an FHA loan. If you guys want me to make that video, please let me know in the description below. I would love to assist you. Like I mentioned, my name is Daniel Makota. I'm a local real estate agent here in Columbus, Ohio. And if you guys are trying to relocate here in Columbus, please give me a call. I would love to assist you on. Let's work together and let's get that first home. Let's go.